Where's the doorbell?
Buongiorno. Is this the home of Francesco Colonna?
It was. But now the banks own everything. We have lost it all.
Even the Da Vinci paintings.
A lesser part of Signore's collection.
I have an interest in them nonetheless.
The 3 paintings were put up for auction and purchased by a merchant of Firenze. He prepares to set sail from the harbor immediately.
Grazie mille.
Hey, I've got another conversation topic for you, by the way. Do not be detected by the robed disciples.
Robed disciples, okay.
That could have also been a...
Is this like a...
That could have been an optional objective for a black assassin in a Assassin's Creed 3 spin-off.
Right.
I was going to say that...
It's an optional objective for Adewale.
This actually ties into the same conversation. Those are the robed disciples. They're going to detect you.
Oh, okay.
You can use the roofs this time.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So, this is going to tie into our discussion on creativity. A lot of creativity now is also just dumb. Now, maybe I'm going to be the person now who rags on people who are being creative. You can tell me if I am. Mm-hmm. But a lot of creativity has become so abstract that, you know, so like what you said of like throwing paint on a canvas, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not actually trying to make a tangible thing out of it.
Right.
Or... and by the way, there's ways to do it. I just saw a guy who threw tons of paint buckets on a thing, and then he turned it into a painting of a downtown area.
Right, yeah.
So, like, there's ways to do that.
Sure.
But I'm just talking about, like, the people who duct tape a banana onto a wall, and then that's a $2 million art piece.
Yeah,
To
right.
me, that is stupid. I almost feel like that's just a money laundering scheme.
Right.
I don't know if it was. I'm not claiming that. I'm just saying, like, when I see art like that, I'm like,
it makes you wonder.
who paid $2 million for this, and like, why? What was there drugs in this wall? Like, what is going on here? So, anyways, to me, that just comes off really suspicious and weird.
Well, and I think it's also your point. Like, this goes well beyond just that piece of art wasn't for you.
Well, yeah,
Because there's a lot of art out there that I think is good art, but it's just not for me.
Right,
Like, I don't enjoy it that much.
like
this
you
is
prefer
just,
gay Rule 34, not normal Rule 34.
Exactly.
Sorry, straight. I shouldn't say
Right,
normal.
right.
It's Pride Month.
Yep.
You know.
Exactly.
Actually, wait, I just dated this Let's Play. Ooh, speak of the devil, look who it is.
Hey.
Come back down to the harbor when I return to Rome. I will show you the inside of my ship. Living in this third-rate city instead of beautiful Firenze? How low you have sunk.
Duccio, we are not children anymore.
Look around. I have help this time.
Who are you to talk there, Trouble?
We are only talking, are we not? I see this place has worked its magic on your sister. She did not want to open her legs in Firenze, but now she is the Madame of Rome. Cazzo! Why are you just standing there? Eat him!
Because it literally just happened.
I have an idea.
Can you taunt in this game, or is that just in AC2?
But that does not mean Firenze will take
Because
you back.
AC2, you can actually taunt people, and it's hilarious. Because like, hey, oh yeah, you can. You should taunt Duccio.
Are you not supposed to kill these guys? Because I am. They gonna do anything?
What if you pocket sand them?
Why am I not blocking, by the way?
I don't know. Wait, his friends like ran away. We call in all your assassins to go kill him.
Oh, you can't do that, I guess. I thought that was pretty funny, though.
That was pretty funny.
We gotta just go with fists. I gotta remember how to play.
You got fist people.
So this, by the way, my abstract comment. Look at this. Oh, I'm gonna be teaching some manners.
Why I oughta. That'll fix them.
So I was gonna say that when it comes down to it, too, I also think that, like, here's an example of things being way too abstract. Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the most niche example, but hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing
Monsters used to look like something. Did you notice this?
Yeah, like Blue Eyes White Dragon and stuff.
And now they're just like some random bunch of shapes thrown together. And it's like, Tsar Tattletale, the 50th Emperor of Rome that attacked the moon. And it'll be like 12 triangles with 30 eyes on it.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, oh, cool.
It's like,
wow.
whoa, interesting.
What a great monster. This is just a small example. How do you counter?
Yeah, hold down the counter. There you go.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it goes with the comment of everyone just wants to make something easy, cheap, whatever. It's just like, yeah, whatever, just throw that together and that's good. Because I think it applies to buildings too. I think people just want to buy like the most boring thing ever and they just say, oh, that's good. There we go.
Right.
Without actually trying to develop something and make something interesting and cool. It's just, this is easy.
And so you're saying it's kind of the same with like Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
I think so.
Just thrown together.
I think a lot of them is just, yeah, it just seems like, oh, whatever, just, let's take a panda bear and, I don't know, maybe we'll give him claws. There we go. And it's like, okay. Compare that to like Charizard. It's a night and day difference.
And that's kind of what I was thinking too about that. Like, it just seems like there's no... I don't know. I mean, yes, everything needs to be uniform, but then the stuff that's not, it just feels like it's just randomly thrown together.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't feel like it's created with purpose,
right,
and beauty in mind. It's just created to be different.
Yep.
And I think that's different than old creativity a lot of times. There were things like that. I just dropped my phone, sorry.
Oh, okay.
There were certainly things like that.
You have to get to the target. Go. Yep, get out of this. Yep,
okay,
run.
Okay, alright, sorry.
Run. We don't care about those
I was
guys.
supposed to fight them.
We don't care about those old guys. We care about these old guys.
Sorry about that.
You can't shoot anyone.
Oh, you're right,
You
sorry.
need to double fist these guys.
Well, I thought that maybe I had smoke bombs.
Oh, no.
But we are out of them.
You should taunt Duccio.
Okay, I will after I take out his henchmen. Bro's like a comic book villain here with like actual henchmen and thugs. Would you agree with that though?
Oh, I absolutely agree.
That a lot of things that are made now to be creative are just they're just made to be different, and that's
exactly.
it.
Well, it's like Ryan Johnson is like having a field day in today's society. Like I want this to be different.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Oh, it's different. Oh, good. Because I see the lack of creativity in even stuff like steelbook covers. Mm-hmm. Here's an example. The movie The Flash that came out in like 2023 or whenever that was. Look at the steelbook of that movie.
Well, there's like 5 steelbooks now.
Well, look at like the one. It's just the symbol.
Yeah.
The 3 Da Vinci paintings.
One is on the boat. The other 2 were sold to a cardinal. He is displaying them for high-ranking members of the church.
How do I get in?
How should I know? Go ask your whore of a sister. I am sure she has slept with a couple of cardinals.
You see him twitching?
Yeah, gave him like a seat. Wait, look, his arm is broken there.
Is he dead?
Wait, can you pick him up?
And throw him in the water?
Yeah, do
I
it.
think I can.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, pick up his body, throw him in the water.
Well, first off, let's give him a trip down here.
Okay.
You have any idea how bad that would hurt?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, buddy, you should not have said those things about my sister, I'll tell you what.
See, I don't know. I mean, another one. Yeah, like how it's like, yeah, don't kill Duccio, and then we just murder him. Like, drop him.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, whoops.
He's alright.
I accidentally
Why do we have, like,
wasted
Ezio there, like, jumping over these? Like, who is that?
I don't know.
Alright, let's go get the one from the boat.
Well, just a second here. Can you aim up and down with this?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Gosh dang it, I was going to shoot into the water.
Wait, where does his body go?
I don't know, I guess he's dead.
And that other person just randomly fell in the water without any prompt?
Do not be detected by the robed disciples.
Yeah.
Oh, you've still done that?
Yeah, we're still on that.
Okay, cool.
Or another steelbook, though, as an example, is look at like the Ghostbusters Afterlife steelbook, like the one for America, because they made one for Japan, one for America. The one in America is literally just the car, the like Echo 8 or Echo 1, yeah, whatever it is. It's literally just the car.
Echo 8?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. I thought it was like a Star Wars thing. Oh, these are robed detectives. You can't be detected by them.
statue.
Can I kill them?
Once we open the temple,
I don't know.
the true Renaissance
Can
will be
you?
upon us, and the
Oh,
Wait, it didn't say failed, though.
teachings of Hermes will be known to all.
Oh, okay. I guess it just didn't appear yet.
all right. Well, and you'd have to restart the whole memory.
What do you want to do? Restart it?
No, I
just
can
wanna
just do
continue?
it some other time. I thought that you'd be able to pull one of them down and kill them.
I guess not. Well, now we don't care about this, so now you can just do whatever.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Anyways, I guess my whole point is just there's no creativity in things. You know, everyone just wants to make some cheap thing, just make a cheap buck, basically. We don't care about what it looks like. You know, even on YouTube, there's a lot of YouTubers, I'm not criticizing anyone specifically, but there's a lot of YouTubers that their entire point is just, let's just have me sit in a room and we'll record a 5-minute video of me talking about, oh, hey, this thing just came out, and that's my entire thing. You know?
Right.
And there's a lot of consumers that only watch that with YouTube. Like, they don't want to watch, like, even this, like a Let's Play or something, you know?
Right.
Like, they just want to watch boring stuff on YouTube of just, hey guys, this new Jean Grey Funko is coming out, here's an image of it, there's the video. And they're like, well, that's all. So
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. I just
So
think
people aren't rewarded for effort.
Exactly. I just think people don't want, whether it's consumers or makers of things, of whatever artistic thing you want to talk about, people don't want to develop good things anymore. People just want simple, they want easy, they want basic, they want short. That's a big one. People have no attention spans anymore.
But they don't want short men.
Exactly. So,
Short kings, if you will.
Right. I think that's kind of a problem, too, is there's a lot of things in the world that, a lot of avenues where people don't want that thing anymore. They just want simple stuff.
It's really a shame, though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people miss out on a lot of stuff
agree.
because of it.
I agree.
And I feel like society does, too.
Exactly. And the one that will always bother me is architecture. Go look at buildings in Chicago, even. 100 years ago. There's some excellent, amazing, beautiful buildings.
Big, beautiful buildings.
Big, beautiful buildings. Yeah,
BBBs.
BBBs. They all basically got torn down. There's even one that, I think it was like a... Oh, what was it? I forgot what it was called.
Did Omni Consumer Products tear them down?
I don't know. But it was like this beautiful bank or something that I saw a picture of in, I think it was Chicago. And then they showed what it looks like now. It's literally like the most boring looking skyscraper I've ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. It's like, why would you tear down this beautiful building for that?
Because they don't care about beauty.
It's just stupid.
People don't care about beauty.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the same thing. How many things should be historically preserved sites but aren't?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and when there are historic sites there, there's a lot of people that want to go see them, but I feel like there's also a lot of people that don't care.
Right.
You know, and not that everyone has to love history or something, but it's like, you know, a lot of people in the world just are happy on TikTok. They're happy going to their 9 to 5. They go home, they scroll on TikTok, and they laugh at Skibbity Toilet.
I also laugh at Skibbity.
I do too. I also do. But they're not interested in going out and seeing, oh, let's go tour, I don't know.
Fort Snelling.
Yeah, that's a Minnesota reference that no one else will care about.
Well,
let's go
it's cool.
tour John Adams' home in Quincy,
Tour
Massachusetts.
the inside of John Adams.
Let's go tour John Adams' home, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's go look at his Quincy. You know, like, but they don't.
Let's suck his Adams.
Right? They don't care about that. That's
Right.
not interesting to them. They don't care. They don't want to go to the local science museum
Or even see what the local library is
or
like.
see what the local library. You know, they don't want to read about any of that stuff. They just want to
Sorry,
laugh
I'm
at.
playing horribly.
That's okay. They just want to laugh at Skibbity Toilet online because that's funny.
But why can't you have both?
Well, exactly.
Why can't you laugh
Yeah.
at the new and also enjoy the
Yeah,
old?
like I laugh at the new,
Right.
but I also enjoy the old. Like I want to walk downtown Chicago and see amazing looking buildings.
Well, like this. This is interesting
Yeah.
to me. This is just a building.
This building would never be built in today's world.
No. But they actually have a history about it, about how this Pope basically was making an architectural competition in 1508 for a new church.
Yeah, right.
The winning architect went by the name of Sansovino, but there were complications and construction slowly ground to a halt. Many different people tried to finish the church over 2 centuries. It was finally completed in 1734.
That's another thing I want to mention, too. Can anyone in the world... Well, I guess anyone watching this video.
It's this building, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and even this statue. This statue would never be built in today's world. It would be like the most boring statue of all time.
Why does it have a mangina?
It's actually a small penis, because that's what the ideal man was back then.
Really? Having a small one?
Well, that's what all the Greek architecture was. Here's a small penis.
Maybe they just wanted the statue to have less than them.
That's true.
So it's like, oh, well, what if he looks like this?
Right. So yeah, here's another thing. Can anyone in the world name me 5 well-known architects, like in today's world? Like current architects, not some historical ones.
I can't name you a single one.
Exactly. There isn't any. Now, if you go back to...
Well, I'm sure there is.
Well, I'm sure there is, but you go back to 1900, there was well-known architects. And I mean people that everyone in the world would have been like, oh, I know that guy. Oh, I know, I don't know, Cass Gilbert. I know, you know what I mean? Like, there were architects.
Right.
I know Daniel Chester French. I know, you know, all these people that develop statues and buildings and things like that. Nowadays, it's companies. It's like, oh, we have this company that does buildings. And you know what their job is? They make apartments.
And they're
boring. And they're boring. And they're cheap.
Yeah.
Buongiorno. Have you ladies heard of an art viewing somewhere in the city?
You have returned to Roma.
With just enough time to visit you.
Ezio, do not lie to me.
I need to get inside a private showing of Da Vinci paintings.
There is a viewing at the Castel Sant'Angelo later today. You will need an invitation. Fortunately, I know where you can procure one. It will give you access to the lower floors. Only cardinals are allowed higher.
I knew I could count on you.
Si. Some of my girls will accompany you. Buona fortuna, and don't get caught.
Retrieve the invitation to the art exhibition inside the nobleman's courtyard without getting caught. Do not let the guards discover any dead bodies inside the restricted area.
Okay, so it doesn't say you can't kill them.
Just don't let them discover them.
So I think that's another problem, too, is we've taken art out of the hands of the individuals, and we've put it into the hands of companies, of business people. You see this in video games, movies, everything. Business people run art. Business people run thought.
Well, everything has become so
science.
expensive, though, that how could you have it otherwise?
Exactly.
So here's my question. How would you have a video game, like a big video game? I guess you could have indie games.
Yeah, right.
How would you have a big video game developed by anything other than a company?
Well, and here's the and that's fine, but I think companies just aren't built the way, because you could have the business guy that says, well, this is what's going to make us money, so on and so forth. But you could also just say, the game is going to be developed by art people. So then it's an artistically beautiful game. Like From Software's like this. They make beautifully artistic games, but guess what? They also have a lot of business people at their company that they know what they're doing.
I think you think I disagree with you. And
No, I know. I'm just trying to further on what I'm saying, too.
But my point is just like, logistically, how could an individual make this game?
Right, yeah.
Or even a team.
You need companies.
Or even a team. But I'm saying you shouldn't need them.
Right.
But how could an individual or in a small team
Yeah.
make this kind of thing?
Right.
Because everything's so expensive. Like, where are they going to be earning their money? This will take them forever to make.
Yeah, right.
I used something to stop my fall.
Okay.
And I think that that's really sad, you know?
Yeah.
You can't have... You just...
Well, and that's something specific with media.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I was developing a painting, I could obviously do it by myself. But,
Right, you could.
But this game, yeah, you need a lot of people working on it, unless you're going to work on it your whole life.
Well, even though paintings, like, do you know how many artists make beautiful art that are poor or never go anywhere in
Right.
life, like, financially?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Because people want to buy a black box with a red line through it.
Right.
Like, that's what people want to buy.
Dude, I'm not kidding. There are Rule 34 artists who would make classical artists
Oh, you can't let the body be discovered.
look like they're terrible.
Yeah, right.
I mean, when I say classical artists, I don't mean like famous ones. I mean like, people from that time period.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because a lot of people have a lot of talent. Yeah, nowadays, and people had a lot of talent back then too. Absolutely.
Right, and a lot of people were never in a position to explore it. And this was the same with peasants. Mm-hmm. Peasants couldn't really explore being an artist, even if they had something more artistically valuable to make than the rich.
Yeah, right.
Too bad. They still didn't get to.
Oh no, don't shoot them. Yeah. I mean, it's always been a thing. Like, classes and social standings and things like that have obviously helped out people. Oh, shoot that guy. Have obviously helped out people throughout all of history. The rich are always going to have more attention and money and everything than poor people.
Okay. I was clicking to get down, not to do this.
To get down?
Yeah. I wanted to do some moves.
I think it's actually... Isn't it on the other side of... Or is it in that chest?
It's in the chest.
Oh.
We're going to do this.
Oh, nice. So yeah, anyways, I just think that... I think it's kind of sad with our society. I kind of wish our society...
Patient is not here.
I will deliver it to Signori.
I kind of wish our society valued things differently than what they do.
Me too, and I wish that they would make things more affordable.
I wish they'd make things... Yeah, exactly.
Like, even me, like, doing YouTube and making these videos and stuff is, like, a passion of mine, but I can't afford it.
Right.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I've always been told for my entire life that you, in America specifically, that you have the right to grow up and do what you want. Become who you want.
And that really just means if it's in a specific area, or if you happen to be one of the lucky ones that makes it big. Yeah. Because there are people like that who have just happened to succeed.
Right. And my point is just, why do we keep peddling this lie then?
Yeah.
Is it just because it's comfortable?
I think so. I think people, especially when you have kids, everyone wants to believe that their kid is going to be something great.
But, like, do people actually believe this? Like, do people actually believe...
I think there are a lot of people that do.
Like, do people believe in the American dream?
I think there's a lot of people that want to believe in it.
I want to believe in it.
But when they get older, you start seeing people become more cynical in life. And people of all religions, political ideologies, gender, whatever, people just become more... I like how it's just a shot straight down. People become more cynical. Like, they start to get angrier. They start to, and part of this also has to do with a lot of what we're saying. I think people just aren't wanting to accept anything anymore because they're tired of it.
Well, and then there's people like me who do the thing that they care about. They feel like they're not succeeding. They can't make enough money to live.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, this was the thing I care about. Why was I lied to?
Right. And they think, well, whatever, I'll just go into that job now.
Or I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people, too, who just quit. Like, just give up.
Yep.
Just in general on life. Because they're like, well,
yeah,
I can't have anything that makes me happy.
Right.
So what do I care?
Well, yeah. And here's a good example of this, actually. I have been entertaining for a while now. I know I kind of flip back and forth on careers. But I've been kind of thinking, like, yeah, maybe I should go into, like, tech or something, Because then you can make money. But yet I don't want to, because I enjoy working with history.
Right.
But there's always that attitude of, like, well, I guess if I went into IT or I went into computer science or whatever, I'd be able to just sit at home, be on my computer, do whatever all day. There we go. Now it's easy, but yet I'd make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I find that dumb.
And then you just wouldn't have to deal with all of this crap anymore.
Exactly. I mean, I find that dumb. I not that every job should be paid exactly the same.
You want to do this? Okay.
Sure. But I think there's a lot of people out there that, they want to do something else because that's their passion, but there's not money in it, or at least a sustainable amount of money.
Yeah, like me, I don't want to make Elon Musk money.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'd just like to make, like, a livable wage. Yeah. That's it.
And how many teachers in New York City specifically quit or don't even go into it because they can't afford it?
Right.
Because like, well, I can't survive off a teacher's wage, so I'll just do something else.
Well, that's actually one reason I didn't go into teaching. Now, to be fair, I make less than I would have there.
Right.
But I was like, okay, so you constantly have people being accused wrongly of misconduct against students.
Mm-hmm.
You constantly have people trying to sue you or the school district.
Yep.
You have this like entitled attitude, especially among a lot of like different areas and communities of like, oh, well, teaching's stupid, you're an idiot, I don't need to listen to you.
Yeah.
And then you have districts and figureheads that don't support you.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I go into this? I'm good.
And there's also a rise in violence from students onto teachers, actually.
That's true.
Come with me. Once we get inside, I will mark the paintings for you to steal. Bring them to Leonardo's workshop. Capito?
What if these people just get killed? Like these women?
Oh, they'll be fine. They're hot.
Like, I don't know. Like, are they gonna allow them just to walk away with paintings because they're hot?
Well, they're hot. They'll be fine.
Okay, got it. It's like, hey, that woman's stealing a painting. Oh, but she's hot, so just let her have it.
Yeah, let her take it.
Yeah.
Here.
He pulls down his pants.
Oh my. Come back soon. I hope.
Oh my collar is getting all frizzly.
Do not use any type of ranged weaponry. Okay.
What is the point of these? I know we've shit on
Yeah.
like the full sync before, but some of them are so boring.
Well, and some of them are just like, you could tell that this is just in there, not because they wanted to add to the game, but just because they wanted to put something in it. You
Right,
know?
they didn't have anything.
Exactly. It was just like, I don't know, what do we do for this? No ranged
Don't
weaponry,
use
I
a gun.
guess.
There you
yeah,
go.
there you go.
What is the matter with
Oh, okay. I guess we can't go up to the paintings. We can't admire them. Why can't we watch art?
How
don't know.
daring. I have not seen an Annunciation from this angle before.
I can't view art.
You have to hold eagle
The
vision.
light of God is not properly expressed.
Oh.
It does not move me.
You are truly stuck in your ways, my friend.
I can't tell which is.
Is this one of them?
I guess turn to the other one real quick. Like, yeah, that's not one, so that is one.
So yeah, this is it. But I have to... Well, I can't go up to it, because otherwise I'm going to be, like, murdered.
What do you do to it, market?
This, I guess. Oh, okay.
Are you not allowed to kill?
I think you can kill. I just can't use ranged weaponry.
Do you want to kill them?
Could I?
Yeah, I guess you could. Kill this guy.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We like all of a sudden have Sonic the Hedgehog here.